Word on the street, according to Closer UK, is that Meghan's big dream of building her American Riviera Orchard lifestyle brand, fueled by a massive $100 million Netflix deal, has hit a major snag. She was hoping this deal would make her the next Martha Stewart, but it's turning out to be more of a flop. Meghan, who was counting on this huge chunk of change to create her empire of strawberry jam, dog biscuits, and who knows what other fancy products, is now reportedly freaking out about the future of her Netflix contract. The main issue is that Netflix is thinking about pulling the plug after 2025 because their Polo documentary series was a complete and utter failure. This series, which was supposed to document the lead-up to the prestigious Polo World Cup in Florida, couldn't even crack Netflix's top 10, even with all the royal drama and some questionable sportsmanship thrown in. Now, Meghan and Harry are sweating bullets because their contract, and therefore Meghan's grand lifestyle brand plans, are hanging by a thread. Sources close to the couple have apparently been spilling the tea to Closer magazine, revealing their anxieties. They're still clinging to the hope that the series will somehow become a surprise hit through word of mouth, and they might have tried to make the Polo documentary more appealing by adding some emotional depth, but at the end of the day, it's Netflix executives who hold the power, and they are definitely not impressed. This isn't the first time one of Meghan and Harry's big business ventures has gone south. Let's not forget about Meghan's Spotify podcast, Archetypes, that got the axe after just one season. Remember that $25 million deal? It ended in June 2023 when both sides agreed not to continue, which basically means Spotify was done with them. So, the possibility of Netflix following suit with their $100 million deal isn't exactly a new crisis for them. It's more like déjà vu, but this time with horses and polo mallets. The timing of this potential Netflix cancellation couldn't be worse for Meghan. She was planning to relaunch her lifestyle brand in 2024, and she even started teasing it on Instagram, sending out jars of her strawberry jam to her celebrity pals like Kris Jenner and Chrissy Teigen, promising even more products to come. But now, it's all gone quiet. The lifestyle brand is as silent as the Polo series was awkward, and Meghan is desperate for something to give her brand the boost it needs. It's almost as if she thought sending a few jars of jam would automatically translate into a successful business. To make matters worse, their expenses are reportedly sky-high, with Meghan planning even bigger expansions for her brand. The last thing they need is for Netflix to pull the plug. It's almost too ironic. They were counting on millions from Netflix, with plans for a cooking show and a series based on a romance novel, but the Polo documentary was met with reviews calling it the world's most boring sport and unintentionally hilarious. Now, Meghan's carefully laid plans are in serious trouble. They've put a lot of time, energy, and probably money into this, but now everything depends on those Netflix checks continuing to arrive. So, it's easy to see why Meghan is so worried about the future of her Netflix deal. It's not just about one project, it's about securing their financial future, with millions of dollars on the line. This whole situation really highlights how out of touch Meghan and Harry seem to be. They appear to believe that just their names and a bit of royal drama are enough to guarantee success. But the poor reception of their projects proves that they need more than just their titles to attract an audience. They need actual engaging content, which they haven't been able to consistently produce. This Netflix situation is a major setback for their brand and their future plans. It also shows the dangers of relying on huge deals instead of building a solid, sustainable business. It's a tough lesson to learn, and it will be interesting to see how they try to bounce back from this. It also seems like they are more interested in fame and fortune than in actually doing meaningful work. This entire situation comes across as a desperate attempt to stay relevant and maintain their lavish lifestyle.